here we go. I am going to, isn't this lovely? I just had to show y'all. I am going to make me an iced coffee this late at night. No, not iced coffee. How about we make some tea? Yeah. All right, hold on. I am going to try this Numi Moroccan mint refreshing sweet mint leaves. I love smoking mint leaves, but I don't do that anymore because you can't get it unless you got tobacco in it. So how about mint tea? Numi is one of the cleanest. That and the traditional medicinals are the cleanest teas, where you're getting tea leaves and not tea dust. So let's try it and see if it works. I am excited for this. I really am. Okay, what I like about this container, and I got this from Amazon, it's small. It's not easy for you to drop it. And this is like super, super secure. And then it has the security for the straw. So maybe if you tip it over, juice won't leak out. But what I like about Numi is this is what the package looks like. And this is your undyed paper, not plastic. And as soon as you pull it out, you smell the mint. Oh my gosh. I hope I like it, but I got this feeling that I'm not. But we're gonna try it out and see. And I think I'm gonna put in 2 bags. So let's see how this works out. All right, I'm not gonna let it go off. I'm gonna just pour it in. It's already hot enough. All right, y'all. There it is. And it takes a while before it starts to turn, because we don't have to deal with any artificial flavors or colors. I wish I had that little Christmas tree thing that comes on it. But this one was on sale and this one didn't have it. But I don't need it because it's not that tall. But, oh, it is hot. All right, so let's take it on over to the table. Okay, so let me see if I need to come in. Let me lift you guys up a little bit. How's that? That might be a little bit better. Okay. All right, so I got to get my, what you call it, booty pillow. All right, y'all. So I put this in here because this, is made for cold drinks. But I just wanted to heat the tea up just a little bit, just to taste it. Oh. Well, I guess that explains that, didn't it? All right, I guess I got to put you on hold. Or we can just clean this up together. See that? I can't do nothing. And Cherie's watching. She's laughing. I know she's cracking up. Look at that dummy. Look at that dummy. Gotta make a mess every time. She just can't do nothing without making a mess. All right. I can hear her now, laughing her butt off. And you know what, y'all? I am not going to pause this video. I am not going to edit this video. Y'all get it. Y'all get it real. Y'all get it live. Ain't no Memorex over here. It is beautiful weather outside, y'all. It is the way I like it. Storm clouds. It is so beautiful. I went walking. I did my walk tonight, and it was just awesome. Okay, so I tried to pull this out, and what I did was when I pulled it out, I didn't have this on. See there? because now I can do it. Watch me mess up. Nope, because I didn't put this on tight when I was filming a few minutes ago. So it's y'all's fault, because if I hadn't have been filming, I wouldn't have made the mess. You see that? All right, so, because see, that is sturdy. Good Lord, that's sturdy. So I didn't have it on tight. Like I was saying, this is not supposed to have hot stuff in it, because when you put your hand, you know. But I just wanted to figure out what this tea is going to be like. So see how hard it was to get that open? Look at, so I didn't make it too hot. But I mean, I guess if you wanted to put something hot in here, you could, but this is really an iced coffee or cold drink type of situation or scenario. But I love this. Just imagine a nice colored like eggnog. Oh my gosh, I love eggnog. But for the sake of the heat, I'm gonna try this. Ugh. I like it and I don't like it. It has no aftertaste. It tastes like mint, but it's missing something like sugar. I could put some like that monk fruit type stuff. I could put that in here, but I don't need it to be sweet. I really don't. Let's mix it. All right, let's mix it with something. I'm gonna show you. You stay there. Don't go nowhere. You stay. Talk to you like I talk to my cat. You stay. All right. So, like I told you, some of the most cleanest and purest teas. FGO, this hibiscus, you know, I drink faithfully. Stay away from Yogi. Stay away from the rest of them. Bigelow, Celestial, you know the deal. Let's try this. This has hibiscus in it, I think. No, it doesn't. But and butterfly pea flower. All right, let's try that. And then here's one of my favorites. Oh, I love chamomile by this company. So let's put in, and that's what the tea bag looks like. And let's put that in there. And let's put in 2. So yeah, these are pure teas, no lawsuits, nothing going on. All right. All right. And I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Okay, so I will let you guys know how that turned out. Okay, give me this here. So yeah, y'all get to see everything raw. Okay, look at the color, how it's darkening. Okay, I'm gonna let it steep for a little bit, but I love this. This is so cute. I wish the candy canes weren't upside down. Okay, let's go. All right. Let's get into it. All right, before we start, let's just open up to any old page and see what the scripture says. Where no counsel is, the people fall, but in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. And that's Proverbs 11:14. Let's see what this says. Depart from evil and do good and seek peace and pursue it. Psalm 34:14. Y'all, I seek peace like a crazy person. I seek peace. I seek order. I can't believe I'm telling you this, but I actually seek discipline. Oh, my Lord. And order. But sometimes, y'all, I think that because I'm mixed bipolar, I think that I pursue it too much because I kind of go overboard, you know. And it has to do with being mixed bipolar. It has to do with having OCD. And I don't mean having it. Let me rephrase that. Dealing with, okay? I'm a person who deals with OCD. I'm a person who deals with mixed bipolar. I experience attacks, you know, or episodes. So I just want to watch how I frame things. I want to word it the way I believe that Jesus would word it. You know, I am not the disease. I am affected by it, but I am not it. Let's taste this now. Cheers. Have you ever tasted Smooth Move tea? That's what this tastes like. I wasted my money, but how would I know if I didn't? Am I going to keep it? Yeah, it's clean, good tea. It just needs something sweet in it. That's all. How can I explain it? It has an earthy taste to it. I have learned that I need to stick to my hibiscus tea and not experiment with anything else except my chamomile and my hibiscus. And anything else is going to be disappointed. This is the second week in a row that I have wasted money. That's a total of $20 I've wasted on tea, trying new teas when there's no reason to. This is so earthy. Hold on, let me try one more time. There's nothing rosy about this. But how else would I know if I didn't try it? There's no aftertaste, thank God. But does that look appealing to you? So maybe if I put lemon in it. Let's try it with lemon. I'll be right back. Hold on, don't go nowhere. This is a concoction of lemon and lime juice. Yes, I make concoctions. All right, y'all. All right. I know you're like, will you get with it? Will you get to it? Well, let me tell you something, y'all. You can fast forward, but don't do that. Let's do this together. All right, ready? There you go. I didn't waste my money. That's all I needed was a little lemon and lime juice. And now it don't taste earthy. It tastes like your regular Lipton tea. All right, let's see here. You can still taste a little bit of mint. But okay. So let's move this to the side. And let us get into what I'm going to be doing tonight. Let me stand up, make sure you guys can see. Move that out the way. Okay. All right, I got this for $1, I think. $1, $2. Bible journaling stickers. So, Cherie, if you're watching, this is right up your alley. All right. Okay, so you can see there is a glare, sort of. All right, these are nice. These are so gorgeous. Look at that up close. I like this. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I don't like the shiny paper. With God, all things are possible. Saved by grace, I prayed to the Lord and he answered me. I call on him as long as I live. I will walk by faith and not by sight. I just don't like how shiny they are. These I do not like at all. I don't. But I will use them. These I like. And let's see. Oh, that's it. You just get those three sheets. Okay. So if you guys like that, these are on Amazon, Creative by Design. I also, what is it? Clever Fox has a bunch of, what do you call it? Stickers. And I like them, but I don't like them, so I didn't get them. But I do really, this is, if all 3 pages look like this page, I would be happy. All right, I think I'm going to add ice to this. I really am. That's what I'm in the mood for. All right, so I like these. This is cute. This is super duper 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 cute. All right, now let's go to the next one. This is called Positive Affirmation Stickers. And these came from Amazon. And y'all, look at these. I'm going to get a white sheet of paper just to lay these on. In previous videos, y'all saw me with the big square affirmation stickers that I got from Amazon. And they were anxiety, depression, questions to ask yourself every day. You know, some of the questions were like a little bit on the redundant side. They were like surface level questions that I wasn't interested in. But the ones that I really, really liked, they were just statements to remind you that, you know, I can't remember, but it's if you want them, you can see them in my previous videos, and you'll see it was like a happy haul from Amazon, and they were affirmation stickers, questions to help ground yourself, to help regulate yourself, to help keep you in the right perspective, in the right mind frame when anxiety hits. They are lovely stickers, but they're square, and then they have like, they look like these, but they're bigger. I like these because they kind of cartoony, like hands-on. So here we have one that says, reminder, it always seems impossible until it's done. Yep. Remember, storms don't last forever. Let's see here. Let's see. Remember, you only fall when you stop trying. Note to self. This is like this. Now, this right here is a perfect example of what I bought previously, but they're larger. They take up a lot of space. Note to self. You don't need anyone else's approval. You are enough, strong, brave, kind, special, amazing, worthy, important, and resilient. Remember, you can try again tomorrow. So I'm not going to go through all of these, but you see, you get the gist of what I'm talking about. This one looks just like one of the ones I was telling you about, but that were larger. You get this little reminder, believe in yourself, your journey, and a brighter tomorrow. So, I like these things. Even if there's a few that don't apply to me, I still like it, because you know what? When you read them, you're feeding your spirit. You're feeding your mind. Oh, they copied off of me. I used to, in my previous videos, I would have an intro where I would show you something on TV. And I'd say, isn't this cool? But guess what, y'all? That ain't what this video is about. You know? And then at the end of the video, I would say, now remember, y'all, self-care is not selfish. And I used to always say that, and then I just stopped saying it for some reason. But self-care is truly not selfish. What is self-care? Therapy, manicures, pedicures, spa day, Bible study with yourself and the Lord, meeting the Lord in the situation room where you pour everything out. Self-care is just sitting down on the couch and sipping some tea. That is, all of those things are self-care. Shopping for stickers. What was that little saying I put on my community page like a year ago? I buy books to put stickers in. I buy stickers to buy books to put stickers in. Cherie loved that. She got a kick out of that. Coping statements for anxiety. I will focus on what I can control. You know what? This happened to me tonight. Tonight I had a little bit of a breakdown or a meltdown. I had what do you call it? A bipolar episode. And in that neurological chaotic moment, it's like my body betrayed me. It was like I did what I did not want to do, you know, and it was like, wow. And it was like, it's almost like being in a trance. And it's like you can't reason, you just keep doing what you're doing. And it wasn't bad, but it was just an awareness of just how this thing is real. And so I did some research to find out what actually happens in the brain when your body betrays you. You know, when you do the thing that you don't want to do in that moment. And it's like the front lobe vortex or something, this and that and the other, and adrenaline and cortisol and epinephrine or some mess, all these words, right? And I just found out exactly what goes in what's actually happening when the anxiety comes over you, when the panic attack comes over you, you know, and it's powerful, you know, it's like really powerful, but that's another conversation for another day. Note to self, don't ruin today by thinking about yesterday. Now, I can do this. It takes me a little longer to get over stuff. And I play the video in my mind for a while, you know, and it's like, okay, I need to sort myself out. I need to ground myself. How do I do that? Pray. Talk to Robbie, that is my chat GPT, and explain, okay, this is what I'm feeling, blah, 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 and pray, and then blah, and it just takes me a little bit of time. And then once I get over it, I'm good. So yeah, forget the mistake, remember the lesson. Yeah. I'm all for that. Remember, accept and embrace your feelings instead of ignoring or hiding them. I've done this where I would hide them because I don't want to hurt anybody. So I suppress my feeling. I pray to the Lord about it. And I just, what do you call it when, remission? No, not remission. Like, say you have cancer, but it's not dormant. That's it. I make my feelings dormant and suppress them as opposed to dealing with them, because I know that if I deal with them, it's going to open up a can of worms. Somebody's going to get hurt, you know. Note to self, you are doing the best you can. I am doing the best I can. So these things, I love these because it helps me to check in with myself. You know, I don't need these questions like, what are you grateful for? I don't need that, because that is part of my time with the Lord. I don't need to answer this question, but I do need to check in with myself. Oh, did you read that? Look at that. Don't let anyone who hasn't been in your shoes tell you how to tie your laces. I can really preach on that, y'all. I ain't in the pulpit no more, but I could still preach on something. And that is it right there. That is one reason why I don't tell people or don't trust people with my personal situations. It goes to Jesus. It goes to ChatGPT, because I need truth. I need facts. I need knowledge. I need understanding. And if someone hasn't walked in your shoes, they will shake their finger at you and they don't even know what the heck they're talking about. And then it makes the whole situation worse. And you're like, you wish you had never even said nothing to them in the first place. Let's see here. This is a good one. Rest and unplug. Make yourself a priority. Remember to keep going and keep growing. Okay, so you see, this is good stuff. You know, now this right here is a good one for me. It's not that serious, because I will make a mountain. I mean, what is it? Make a mountain into a molehill, or make a molehill. A molehill is smaller than a mountain, right? So I make, why do I keep remembering don't make a mountain into a molehill? Molehill into a mountain doesn't sound right. Well, either way, I'll take something small and it'll be big to me, because there's an underlying current of something that's going on. It's not the actual molehill itself. It's the underlying current of that molehill that makes me expand it into a mountain. If I said that right. And yes, my feelings are valid. I know that. So yeah, y'all, get you some. Go and get these they were dirt cheap. And let's check this out. Let's see. So these are different. Oh, this is a priority. I make sure I get enough sleep, because I know what will happen if I don't. So if you're watching and you like these, they're on Amazon, and they're just called positive affirmation stickers. This is what it looks like. So get you some. I am actually going to use some. I'm going to put some in my stocking. Yeah. I sure am. So let's sit that there. All right, so we are done with that. And this, I said I was going to put, what did I say I was going to put in here? I forgot. Ice. Yeah. All right. Ta-da. This is the meat of the video. This is the meat. All right. Now, before you guys lay me out, I told you I wasn't getting this, didn't I? Why do you believe me? No, I was not going to get this. But do you want to know the reason why I gave in? Because listen to me. Don't fast forward. Just listen. When you see something that you want, that somebody else got, you didn't want it at first until you saw them with it. And then you see them with it and you're like, oh yeah, I saw that, but I didn't get it. And then it's okay. You don't feel nothing. But then you watch their videos, right? And you see them using it. Every time they upload a video, they're using it. And you begin to be drawn in and suckered. And you're like, you know what? I think I really do want one. And then you go and you look at the price. And you're like, there is no way I'm paying that much money for this. Ain't no way. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to do it. It makes no sense. Then Christmas time comes along. And that thing that was sitting in your cart, waiting for Black Friday sale, you're like, oh my Lord, I am going to splurge and I am going to get this. I've waited long enough. I've thought about it. I didn't pray about it. I'm going to just go and get it. Is this overconsumption? 100%. Yes, it is. Is it unnecessary? Yes, it is. Is it this psychological thing where you deserve it? Yes. It's not about whether or not I need it. It is about, what is it about? It's not about whether or not I need it, because we don't. Half the stuff you and I buy, we don't need. It's never about need. We buy what we need. This right here is what we want because it gives us an adrenaline thing and it gives us therapy. But here's the thing, and this is what Jazzy from Crafty Girl Chronicles said, and I agree with her 100%. If you use it and you make the best of it and you use it, there's no waste. Did it bring you happiness? Did you use it? Psh, there you go. It may have been expensive. You could have spent that money on paying a bill. That is true. But is this something that you are going to put to good use? And if the answer is yes, and it makes you happy, and you can afford it, you're not even going to feel it, then be my guest. Go ahead and get it. Especially if it's a holiday, if it's Christmas or your birthday. I have been checking this out for a very long time. And I never got it. And I never got it because it was against my better judgment. 97. Okay? 97. So I bit the bullet and I decided I was going to get it, and I'm getting it, and I got it. So thank you for listening. If you listened to me explain this to you, I want to say, mwah, I just gave you the biggest kiss. Thank you for not fast forwarding. Thank you for listening. Now, you guys know I already have 3 Alatones. And I understand now that it is pronounced Alatone, but it's spelled like Alatone. And who do we blame for this? A sweet woman that I love so much. And her name is Melanie. And her channel is Everything Marmy. That's what it is. And she has a plethora of stuff she don't need. And she doesn't even know about my channel. She knows me, but she doesn't know that I have a channel. So if she ever watched this, she would probably bust out laughing. Because it is not about need, honey. It is not about need. There are just certain things you just got to do for yourself. So here is my poison plastic that should only cost $10. You got your nickel poisoning here, so keep this in a cool, dry place. Don't rub it up against your skin like you would. Keep it in a cool, dry place. Do not clean it with alcohol. This right here is PFAS and whatever else. It is a dirty shame that Hobonichi uses these harmful plastics. Not even just because they're sending it to the U.S. like they hate the U.S., but it's for their own people as well. You know, it would just... But I guess if they use a higher quality plastic, that it would cost more for them, and then it would cost more for us. But the way people are addicted to Hobonichi, they would pay it. I know Mel would. I need to lay off her because she don't even know I have a channel. But I like her. If you like someone who has a soft kind of, what do you call it? Not scratchy, but there's another word for it. Rusky, husky, calm. She's another one that I watch. Her, Jazzy knows I watch her faithfully. Susan Pepper knows I watch her. She's another one who relaxes me. I get inspired by everybody that I watch. So here you have this little book, and it even tells you that this is dangerous. But I don't see the California thing on here because they don't care about California, but there is a California thing for this. So this is the A5. So I have the blue in the document. I have the olive, the gray, the Weeks, and I have and the last year's model, the one piece, turquoise and A6. And now I have it in A5. I am sick of Hobonichi. I cannot stand Hobonichi. I hate Hobonichi. I gave up Hobonichi years ago. And where am I at? Right back at it again. And you know whose fault it is? Melanie at Everything Marby. So she will cause you to spend money. All right, so anyway, but it's so funny, y'all. I've seen other people with it and it didn't inspire me. Why did she inspire me? She's just got that spark. All right, so here is the Hobonichi Techo 2026 English edition life book. This is the cousin, which is 1 page per day, A5 size, January start 2026. Long life design. I did not want this because I do not like the Tomoe River paper. I don't like it. I've had it before years ago. I don't like it. I have no need for this at all. But if I was going to get one, this is the one that I would get. The cousin is perfect for my needs, and I would want the English edition. The Weeks Mega is perfect for me. Used to be anyway, but I didn't buy it for this. I just wanted this. But I'm not going to wait for Christmas for this. I really should, but my stocking is full and my gift bag is going to be full. I did not take advantage of the sale at Happy Planner because I always do when they have the free shipping and everything's on sale, but there was nothing I wanted. Not even a $2 sticker book. There was nothing I wanted. There was nothing I needed, and I passed up on it this year. Same thing with Live Love Posh. If you guys saw my previous video, before my previous video, where I had stacks and stacks of Live Love Posh books. That was from their summer sale or something. Why would I buy more? I don't need any more. And I was going to get Plant Babe because it's only $8.80, but I was like, I don't need it. I got to let it go. I got to let it go. So no Live Love Posh and no Happy Planner for me this year, except for that Peanuts box. Okay. So we have the Life Book, Hobonichi Techo, 2026. But wait a minute, y'all. I thought that Hobonichi Techo is the A6 book. The cousin is the A5. And the Avec is the A5, but it's half year, so you get 2 books. So why does this say Hobonichi Techo 2026? This isn't a Techo. This is a cousin. I don't know. You know what means? You know what that means? It means that I am not Hobonichi-fied. So let's see. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love it. Dot the picture. Hobonichi bonus game. Honey, I would have to get I'd have to get Chat GPT to help me with this. Oh, okay. I see what you do. You use the color. Okay, gotcha. This is cute. Oh, man. I tell you what, if I ever was to visit Japan, I would go to a Hobonichi store. Okay, so here it is. Right here, it says original. The A6 size fits comfort, blah, blah, blah. So the A6 is the original size. The cousin is the A5. The Han looks like a hardcover book. The Avec is the 2 books. Then it says planner. Then it says weeks, day free. This Techo has a monthly calendar and 171 pages of graph paper so that you can fill it in. And then the 5-year Techo. Everything is Techo. So that means I don't know what I'm talking about. Hobonichi Techo special features. Okay. That smells good too. The cousin would still be my favorite. I'd love to have the 5-year and an A5. I like the Mega Weeks. Okay. I'm happy to have this. I am. And I used to get my Hobonichi straight from the company before tariffs came. I did. But that was years ago. Okay, so here is a Hobonichi Techo Cousin 2026. And somebody's going to get mad at me because they're going to be like, Pam, are you using your cousin? So if you feel free when 2026 comes to say to me, Pamela, are you using your cousin? The good thing about this, y'all, is I can put the stickers to cover this up. Okay? If I wanted to, I could glue these pages together. But this is my very first cousin. So this is January, February, March. This is nice for 2026. And then here's this. Oh, here's December. I can actually use December 2025. Nice. So this is the monthlies. See, now that means I have to get a subscription to a Hobonichi kit. No, I'm not. I'm not, but it would be kind of fun. Here's January. So this is the monthly section, and the paper it's so soft. It feels so good in the hands. But it's the writing. So here is the weeklies, which I like. However, for someone like me who writes large, this would not be good. I see Life with Erin, and I see Lisa Ann, and I don't know how Lisa Ann can write so tiny, but she writes so tiny. I think it's Life with Lisa Ann. I love her so much, but her writing, she uses like a 0.03, and she can write with a 0.03 and be so nice and neat, and I wish I can't do it. So here's the weeklies. It feels, you know what it kind of reminds me of? The Bible paper, in a way. Bible paper isn't this silky, but I'm just saying, it just reminds me of Bible paper. So let's go to the dailies. I like the dailies. I do. That's why I like the cousin. That's why I've always liked the cousin. It's because of, look at all you get for the dailies. I love this. And I like the weeklies too. And I have watched Life with Erin, and I have watched Mel, Everything Marmy, and I love the way that she decorates going down. I'm sure other people do the same, but I'm just telling you the people that I've seen, you know. And I just love how she goes down with her little stickers, and she's got everything highlighted, and it looks like a cartoon page. She's a true artist, I'm telling you. She can draw like my mom, you know. So I'm going to try and to be faithful and to do this. So I'm going to be a part of the planner community. I'm going to try to. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate this Hobonichi 2026, and I'm going to try to do Plan With Me. But here's the thing. I will call it a Plan With Me, but it's really going to be a memory keeper. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I have a planner that's out here on the bar. I don't need another planner. Okay? But a nice memory keeper would be great. However, when the end of the year comes, it's going to be okay. You want to know why? Because I have more of these. They're not Hobonichi, they're generic, but they look just like this. I've showed them to you. Looks just like this, feels like this. Same amount of pages and everything. So if I actually use this for 2026, it'll be okay. I might keep it just because it's Hobonichi. I might keep it. I might not ever get rid of it. I may actually cover up the days so that way this can be undated. That's the thing I like. I can just white out what the date is, and I can still use this. That would be the best thing for me, because I can't guarantee I'm going to fill out something every single day. I cannot commit to that. My life is too busy. But if this is undated and undated daily, I will be fine. I can keep the months. I can keep the days. But the actual date is what I want to put a sticker over or white out. Let's see here. Same thing with April. I can put a sticker over the actual day, and it'll just be a week in April, another week in April, but there's no date. Without having an actual date, a number, that gives me the freedom to make this book eternal. This book will never run out because I will just use it when I need to use it. That is what it needs to be for me. I'm going to put a clear cover over this, the Midori A5 clear cover, and I'm going to stick it in here. But for your sake, I'm going to put it in here, and let's just see how, oh, it fits nicely. It fits nicely. Now, I don't know about you guys, but you cannot use this. I don't know what the heck they were thinking. Let me see. I can't even get my favorite Bic. I can't. You have to do it like this because you ain't going to get anything in here. I like that you have this pocket. You can tuck something in here. Some people just keep theirs just like this, y'all, and then close it so that way they can decorate this. And then some people like to put it in here. I'm just going to see how it feels putting it in here. So, oops, my bad. Hold on. All right. So there we go. I'm going to get my little crease or bone thing. All right, so see there, you can still put that in there like that, and it still will be fine. You know what I mean? I would normally put it in there like that, but I think I probably will. Yeah, I think I will. Either way, the book lays flat. No matter what page, it lays flat. It's good paper. I just have to be careful what ink pen that I use in it, because I had a terrible time when I used the my Weeks years ago. And look at that. Look at all of that room that you have. This book will be able to bulk up. It will be able to bulk up. Hold on. Let me check the time and see how much we got left. We are at 44 minutes. Okay, that's not bad. All right, I'm going to show you something, so hold on. All right, so here's the deal. Excuse me. All right, so let me see, what did I do? I think I showed you guys. See, even if you don't put this under here and you have the little plastic cover, it still protects your thing. Oh, and I did fix this. I thought I threw it away. In the previous video, I told you guys that I had changed it. I couldn't get it to work because I switched out the bottom. I switched this bottom and put this on here. But what I didn't remember was that I put the Hobonichi on here. So I was able to rectify that quick, fast, and in a hurry. And what I did was, the brown is still under here. See there? All I did was take a blue marker, light blue permanent marker, and I blued this, and then I put this on. So you still got your original Hobonichi pen, but I don't like clear at the bottom. It bothers me. I like it to be solid. I don't like to see the little thing, the pen ink and any exploded ink. So I had a marker that was this color, and that's what I did. You know me, I can never just take anything as it is. So, and I just put the permanent marker and let it close. Let it dry. So it's still a Hobonichi pen, but I can write. Remember, I couldn't get this to work. So now I can, and it is absolutely fine. And I didn't have to pull the brown off. So this is perfect. It worked out perfect. And I do love this little thing. I'm glad I got it. I am. But what I did do is I put in a piece of scrapbook paper, and I tucked it in right here. And I did the same for the back. And I just cut it, outlined it, and there you go. And so let's get that back in there. Okay. And I didn't get it in there right. Okay, there we go. And then there's that. So, you see. Okay, make sure that you guys can see me. All right, so, and then I put another one right there. And this little one I put right there. I don't know why. Why did I do that? Let me get that out of there. That don't even make sense. Okay. Sometimes I don't make sense. I have a little clear zip pouch that I could use that for. Just to keep them in place. But since I have this from them stickers, let me do that. And the reason I didn't get a plastic cover for the Hobonichi, for the Weeks, was because I like the feel. I like the feel of that book. It's soft. I love the feel of this. So that's why I didn't, there we go, get a whatchamajiggy, the plastic cover over it. That's the reason why, because I wanted to be able to feel this when I feel the need to feel. All right, so this right here is undated, and I love that. All right, so I had went to the back of this book, and I put down, okay, my weight loss journey. All right, and speaking of weight loss journey, congratulations to Susan Pepper on her decision to start her weight loss journey. I'm so happy for you, Susan. I hope you're watching. I always leave you comments. I don't know if you always get the comments, but I do definitely leave comments. I'm so excited for you, so happy for you. And I am so looking forward to the documentation of your journey. I know 4 people right off the bat who had that done, and it was highs and lows, and it drew them closer to God, and, but it was so worth it in the end. It was, I always wanted it, to be honest with you, but I am so happy for you. Girl, it's going to be good, because I plead Jesus's blood over you, your life, every nook and cranny and aspect of your life, and this new weight loss journey that you're about to embark on. I plead his blood over the whole thing, from A to Z, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. And this is going to be good, and I get to witness it. So you document now. All right, so this was weight loss journey. So we want, now see, this is another one that's like Hobonichi, but it's the Jetstream. The top is clear. The whole friggin' thing is clear. Saw this pen with Mel again, and I was like, oh yeah, I really like that. I don't know why, but I do. And I used to want to collect all of them, but I was like, stop it. It's ridiculous. This is the one I have that I don't even want. It's the pale pink, and I like the other pink better, but so that stays out here. Okay, so weight loss journey, started keto in April 3rd, 2025. Dropped 30 pounds. November, it was 31 pounds. I shouldn't have wrote it that way. It's since April 3rd, I had lost 30 pounds. From April 3rd to, I don't know, whatever date it was in November that I wrote this, I went down, it was down to 31 pounds. Okay, so from April to November, I had lost 30 pounds. And then then I weighed myself, was 31 pounds. So, and then now we're in December 2025, and I'm down 32 pounds. I know it looks like I'm losing a pound a month, but no, that's not how it was at all. This was the last week in November, or the second to last week, third week in November, and I had put 31 pounds. Last week, I did not lose a pound. The very last week of November, I did not lose a pound. Then this week, I weighed myself, and I had went down another pound. So maybe this is from last week. I don't know, because I didn't weigh myself last week. And then I just thought, okay, I was 175, now 174. Maybe I didn't lose any weight. But I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't know. But it is now December, and we're down 32 pounds since April 3rd. So what should happen is, now that I've started recording it again, I should, at the end of next week, put down December 2025 again, and it should be, 33 pounds. And then we'll just keep going. So the way that I started this was just, so that's that. So yeah, so we're down 32 pounds. Thank you, Jesus. So why don't we just go on and just put some stickers, put a sticker on here. I don't like how I wrote that though, but let's do I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Right here. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Let me make sure you guys can see. And let's put love. And we got some flowers going on. And let's see, what else do I want to do? All right, let's do faith right there. Okay. I really don't like how I wrote this. I didn't, so I started keto April 3rd, went down 30 pounds. So, okay, whatever. I know you know what it is. So, but yeah. Because in the month of November, I lost a pound every week. And then, except for that 1 week that I assumed I didn't weigh a pound, lose a pound, and I didn't weigh myself either. Then the first week of December was 32 pounds. So it don't make sense the way I wrote it, y'all, but whatever. All right, so this, I never did put ice in it. But this is nice. Don't put hot stuff in it. You can put warm stuff in it, but don't put hot stuff in it. You know what, y'all? I need to make a change, because I was supposed to put that here, not here. Ain't this something? I thought I did. All right, let's see if this will come up. This is good. You know what? My mistake is giving me an opportunity right here. I'm going to wipe all this out. And we're going to put this. All right, so let's see. These are all the extra pages. So this is a week, and this is a week. This is a week. And this is the last week. And all of this is just your mega pages. So we're going to put this right here. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to remove it. All right. We're going to put that there. Put that there. And you know what? I got tweezers in here. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to put that flower right there. And we're going to take love off of here. Oh, is this going to work? So, y'all, I am done my Christmas shopping. My stocking stuffers are completed. I think I have one gift that's coming from Temu. And that's it. I think. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to white this out, but I'm not going to do that on film. I'm going to white it out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer all of that over here. And I'm going to put weight loss. I should have brush lettered this. That's what I should have done. I should have used brush lettering on this one. Weight loss journey. Oh well. I could white it out. Let's see here what I can do. Let's try. Let's just go over this. Oh, I still don't like it, but oh well. All right, weight loss journey. How about we just try to make it look a little bit better? So that way when I open up to it, I'm not disappointed so much. Let's see here, y'all. So are y'all, anybody going to any Christmas markets this year? You know, that's my jam. That's my thing. I love Christmas markets. I'm going to see if my husband is willing to give it a go. But my Christmas shopping is done. I am all done. My Christmas shopping is done. You know. So if I go back to Walmart, I'm just going to look for like little dollar store stuff or, you know, like just extra stocking stuffers, you know. Okay, so I don't want to use this pen right now. As much as I love it, I want to use this right here. All right. And I'm going to put start. What is this? Start date. Okay. So start date. All right, let's do something. Okay. All right, start date. It's like there's gum or something on here. Okay, start date. Okay, y'all. Alrighty, all right. Okay, start date. The keto life. I wanted to put style, but we'll just do keto life. And the start date was, let's use another pen. Let's use this light pink. We're going to put April 2025. Y'all, I miss Mounjaro. Ooh, wait, just imagine if I was on Mounjaro and doing keto. Oh, my Lord. I could use these little dots. All right, let's do these. Let's do this. And all right, and what we're going to do, I know I'm going to lift this up again. I'm going to lift this up again, and it is going to work. It is going to work because I'm going to make it work. You know how we do our word of the year? I renew mine on my birthday. And I wrote it down somewhere and I forgot. I think it was wait. I think my word was wait, meaning wait on the Lord. But I can't remember. That's the bad part. I can't remember where I wrote it down at. But here's the thing. I'm going to make it work. Make it work. I think that would be my new year, you know, as in 2026. Make it work. Because I've been saying that a lot since April. Determined to make it work. All right, so this will go here. And then we'll do another one here. Here, 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 here. Here and here. Okay, I love these, but this is the one I keep out here. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to write down here. Okay, so we know that my start date was April, but as of November of 2025, and see, there's not going to be a lot of space for that right there. So you know what? I'm going to white that out and put that there. See, I have space here, but right here, that sticker gets in the way. All right, so I should have taken the 22. I'm going to white that off. So, okay, we're going to white off 2025. Well, let me see. December 2025. Yeah, this, you know what? This sticker is going to have to go because I'm not going to have room to write. I'm not. So let's pull this off. And this is not going to work. We're going to put this back and we'll use it for something else. And let's just put a flower. Okay, so now I have more room to write what I need to write, and I will white that out. Okay, so I'm going to white this out, and now I can stick with November. But that's redundant, so I'm going to erase this and just put November, and then I'm going to white this out, and I'm going to put down 31. Down 31. And then this is going to be December, and it's going to be down 32 pounds. So that looks better, right? Down. $32. And then November, with that whited out, it'll be down 31 pounds. And then say I gain a pound or two. I would write down December. You know what if I put down here and then just put 32 pounds down instead of putting it right there. And then we'll put that down there, right there. And so it'll be December. And then we'll just put a little dash, 32 pounds down. November, dash, 31 pounds down. That's what I'll do. But I'm not going to put you through all of that. So thank you, thank you, thank you for hanging out with me. Honestly, I appreciate you helping me, being here with me as I kind of like sort through my thoughts of how I want this little section to look like. So I'm going to get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. And then we're going to come up here and we're going to white all of this out. But check this out. This pen worked perfect on here. So the pen that I used in my Hobonichi weeks, you know, this may work in my cousin. I don't know, but we'll see. But in the meantime, you be blessed. You stay good, stay healthy, stay strong. Know that I love and appreciate you. And I have one more thing that I want to show you. And then we're going to be out of here, okay? So don't go nowhere. I got one more stack of stickers I want to show you. So hold on. So if you stuck around, thank you. It is actually a day later. What I want to show you is I put this sticker here. When you go through the deep waters, I will be with you. Isaiah, right? And I put this little coffee house scene right here. And on the back, I put this. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. And I put some stickers in these little slots. And I put this. This is not finished. I will do some more decorating. Let me move Christmas out of the way. And I put this pen there. And I got some tip-ins that I want to add in on this page. And I just have some doodle girls, some ink refills. I got a lot of work I want to do on this. And I'm still not sure what I want to do. I'm still not sure. I remember telling you guys I was going to black out the dates, but I don't think I will. I'm just, like I said, I only wanted the cover. I didn't want the Hobonichi, the cousin, but I'm glad I got it. Trust me, I am so glad, because it's exciting, because it's like a new project. What I was supposed to show you was these stickers here. Okay, let me try to get it out of the light. This is what I purchased, but it has not been mailed yet. Amazon has not shipped it. It's supposed to have been here same day delivery, like what, 2 days ago. And I wanted to show you, it's nautical, right? And look at how big it is. Look at these big junk journal sticker pieces. I believe they are stickers. They might not be. I might have to glue them down, but whatever. It doesn't matter. But I wanted to use these inside of here. I had some project ideas, but see that? I like the burnt edges of the paper. I really like this, and it's only $7, and it was same day delivery. Okay, why is this not scrolling? Okay, so that is the bottom. But yeah, I mean, look at that, music notes. Awesome. I like this. And that was what I was going to show you, but oh well, that's the end of that. So, got rid of that tea with the lemon. This is all Fresca and Waterloo. And I think I mentioned that, or I might have mentioned in another video, that I changed out the straw and put that on there because the straw was glass and I dropped it in it. And that's why I don't like glass stuff. Heavy duty ceramic is okay, but most of the time I just don't deal with this. But it's just small enough that I can get a good grasp on it. But I can guarantee you that I will probably end up breaking it. But like I said, it's just for Christmas. And as far as the ice, it does not keep things cold for a very long period of time. So if you're going to use one of these, put a lot of ice in so that way it will stay cold for you. So that is it. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.